few months ago, I put my Suburban up on a rock in the country, and I noticed that the body mounts were loose, or something, flexing. Anyhow, so I decided to take them apart. Of course, there's no rust except there. So, here it is. Rubber. Washer. Another washer, which is supposed to be impregnated in the rubber. Anyhow, cleaned it all up as best I can. I'll put it all back together, and I found a broken stud on my rear wheel, probably from when I left the nuts loose. Go figure out how I did that. So I'll go get a new one, and junk. Yeah, nothing's changed here. Same old mess. And master cylinder pedals going to the floor. So I've got this reman that I bought a couple years ago for my single rear wheel 3500. So I'll install this reman, even though a reman's $24 and a brand new one's $44. I already had this one. 61 Corvair Greenbrier Owner's Guide. Heater control for all model Corvairs, one pair. Champ Items Inc., 6191 Maple Avenue, St. Louis, 30, Missouri. Problem solver. Something for the heater controls on Corvairs. Heater control for all model Corvairs. Lord's Gin. Not sure what they are, but I bought them anyways because they were $5. Rear wheel grease seal assortment. Buick 56 to 61, Pontiac 59, Valiant, Champ items. Rear wheel grease seals. List $240 per pair. Wrapped up in the day's newspaper. What do we got here? Mufflers installed while used shop, $11.98. It's Ford Chev Plymouth, 30% longer muffler life, 1/3 heavier steel than ordinary plain steel mufflers. Zinc coated shells inside and out, resist rust, extra inner shell, control sound. $11.98 installed. Supramatic shocks, regular $449 for $366 each. Installed $566. They charge $2 for installation. Rebuilt engines. Give new power to your car. Free 500-mile checkup. No hidden extra charges. 247 engines. No money down. Car top carrier. $11.99. Regular $37.95. Allstate compact car radio. $31.88. Operates in all 12-volt cars. Compact size. Fits under dash with mounts. Hum-free reception. You hear that, Radio Wild? 21-month guarantee. Nylon safety highway 670/15 tube type Blackwall. What the heck is this? Bob Slyman, manager of East St. Louis, Missouri, says, boy, now I'm really concerned. Customers, Roses, Franklin, at 10th. St. Louis Post-Dispatch, Thursday, May 17th, 1962. 2/3 page ad on liquor. Yes. Break out the long, tall, cool ones with your finest gin, Lord's Gin. Found shot to death with revolver nearby. Edward Croner, 3946 Delore Street, was found dead of gunshot last night. He'd been shot in the head. Mill Creek, woman on trial as embezzler of union dues. She was embezzled $16,000. I could buy her one fancy Cadillac or 3. Semkov, the original vodka, $2.89 for a fifth. Case of 12 fifths. John Begg, Blue Cap imported Scotch. This is terrible. I have 29 minutes left on this chip. Book of Matches carton of 50, 2 for 15 cents. So 100 books for 15 cents. That makes them 1.5 cents a book. something. Old Governor Premium 93 Proof Straight Kentucky Bourbon. 72 months age. $3.89. Case of 12 sips, $42. Well, that's what you get when you buy parts at a junk store. Tube type black walls, 2 for $34, plus tax, and 2 old tires. They want your old tires back. White walls only $6 more per pair. Hundreds of extra traction treads. Attention compact car owners. Complete line of Allstate compact car sizes and stock at promotional prices. Oh, this is crazy. Sears and Roebuck. Alright, I got it all lubed up. And try to push the bolt up through, but I got carpeting inside, so we'll just tighten her down. Ready? Impact gun, bought at flea market, $10. Two threads showing. The other side, I think part of the sleeve broke off because I have three sheds throwing, 3 threads showing. Ooh. Anyhow, oh, got my little playmate. Sun's coming around. Smashed. Suburban. Okay, get some master cylinder installed here and grease up the brakes and get to work. Anyhow, I just crawled underneath a little further. Body mount. Grease rust proofing. I'm just about to get some more grease. R Wild Z28 hopefully will pick me up some grease. I'm going to buy a grease gun, sprayer, just check my differential oil. My wasp bites are doing well, thank you. No scars, no marks. Just noticed that was underneath this T-Ruck. 1109. Almost a year ago. 13/16. Oil level okay. Anyhow, whenever this thing is idling, it makes an interesting vibrating noise. And here's the noise. And here's what's causing it. Somebody put a machine screw in here and some oven bolt. Flat head, slot, wide head. It's supposed to have a bolt like that. A GM washer head bolt with that raised edge. And I'll fix that right up. And I also noticed my rear proportioning low tech for my rear weight bias is loose. That rivet, unlike the ones in my 93 front ball joint, the rivet's worn. So I'll have to weld that in place or something. I'm just listening to the radio, onpoint.org, On Point Radio, with Dick Gordon to talk with that fellow Steve Slater that grabbed 2 beers and jumped down the chute. It's pretty cool. Too bad I wasn't on that flight to make a video. Rusted. I hate it. The light duty 3/4 ton differential. The big one has a bolted on flange here. A bunch of bolts. And maybe even bigger brakes. So, I'm going to bleed the rear brakes now, change the master cylinder, and fix up a few loose things. Original exhaust system. After 26 years. And my guy that was going to laser cut my strut mount left his job. Oh well. What else we got here? Napa starter, junk. Grease, nice and greasy. 700 transmission, nice and greasy. Grease is good. Rear air conditioning works. All right. Tighten up those loose bolts. Welded. Busted the bolt off. I'll just weld it back on. Look at the thick brackets. And the brake proportioning valve. I just took it right off. It's so worn. Oh. Gotta weld up my tow bar. Supposedly my Corvair is getting a new convertible top, but I'm waiting on that. Worn out. nylon bushing, and the hole is oval. Hard to see, but this is the good side. Anyhow, I have to go find a new bushing and weld that shut and re-drill it and get my stud and do my master cylinder. Got to get back to work.
How do you handle the fact that so many Americans...
Now I'm bleeding the rebuilt master cylinder from Napa, cord charge 1125, cruise stop 10-872. Fits my 1-ton pickup and the Suburban. Stroke, stroke, get the air out.
With backyard pool drownings, it's not necessarily a lack of supervision on the parents' part, but rather a lack of
Corvair 95 and Greenbrier Sportswagen.
5 minutes or less.
Rampside, Greenbrier Sportswagen, Corvan.
20 seconds.
Boy, there was a nice Corvan, 3-speed, 4-speed. Nice Corvan at Indiana, the Skillman Corvair show. Beauty. Dimmer switch. Headlight warning lamp. Oil filler. Maximum tire life.
Combination of the lifeguards and the supervisors.
Stroke.
15, 16, and 17-year-olds. They are
Almost done. So where does this find me? Well, I got the body mounts tightened, muffler welded up, and bleeding the brakes. One person bleeder. I need somebody here to help me pump, but so what you got to do is you got to put some Teflon tape on the bleeder, otherwise it just sucks air past the threads. So if you look very carefully, you'll see some white between the backing plate and the little rubber cup that goes over the bleeder, and you pump this handle, it builds up vacuum, and it's supposed to suck oil through the line. And here it comes. Sort of like taking blood, I guess. Except there's no pressure in the system unless somebody pumps. So it's just me and my rusted backing plates. I got it sprayed grease here. Didn't spray my springs and didn't spray the backing plates. So no rust. Rusted. Pull this off and here it goes. It's a good seal. My problem is it's not drying any oil, so I think I tightened it, loosened it a bit. Stick this special fitting back on and pump her up. Uh-oh, there goes the face. Junk. Made in China. Silicone that back on. 25 inches of vacuum. Collapsing the line. Junk. Where's the oil? Need thicker hose.
Growing up in western Massachusetts, Mike studied piano and trumpet.
You're supposed to watch it to see if there's any air in there.
Power of rock.
getting barrels. Yeah, it was a lot cooler.
Maybe I'll pump the pedal. Couldn't hurt. It's part of my bushing from my body mount. Rusted. Honeydew list.
His role was his own guitar teacher, who was in an Ozzy Osbourne tribute band.
I definitely noticed that. I mean, it seemed like he would just roll into the music shop at 2 and play guitar with kids and then play in the band at night, you know. I mean, it seemed like he had great new stuff, which he did, because I have the same one right now, and it's great.
11 years later, he's still playing original music in 3 groups of his own. He has 38 guitar and bass students, mostly school age, and he's coaching 7 bands of 9 to 15-year-olds.
Work. Work, 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 work. Work, 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 work. There's the air.
After the Interrupters had run through their set a couple of times, the next band arrives. A little
Yeah, left the lines loose. Now I'm sucking air. I need somebody to help me pump the brakes. Air. Get those wasps to help. Hold. Pump. Pump. Hold. All right, stop. Yeah. Buy a new truck, get rid of this old piece of junk. Empty. Not good. Pump it up. Hold. Oh yeah, black sludge. 25-year-old brake oil. Pump it up. Hold. Oh, you wouldn't believe the sludge coming out of here. Pump it up. 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 All right, I'm going to go check the oil level.